Okay, so today I set up a Treasury Direct account, and I'm not going to guide you through the creating the account part, but I will show you how you log in and navigate the system. And it's actually, I did this so you wouldn't have to. So my suggestion, if you're somebody who likes something easy to use, don't use Treasury Direct. Maybe buy the bonds directly from Fidelity or Vanguard, or use an ETF. So next time I'm not going to buy it from Treasury Direct. I'm going to buy one of the ETFs that invest in the floating rate notes, because I can't stand the login process in this, and I'll show you here right now. I'm using the Brave web browser, and I have all the blocking stuff turned off so that there shouldn't be any problems. So next, this is no problem. I can paste this using my password manager. This is the part that's the problem here. So they don't allow you, if you type on the keyboard, they won't allow you to type your password. They won't allow you to autofill it, to copy and paste. Each time you go to log in, you have to use this virtual keyboard. So if you've got a really complicated password like I have, I don't even remember my passwords. I use password manager. Every time you log in, you're going to have to use this. So I would say if you're going to have to do something on a routine basis, and they time you out very quickly. So you log in, and before you know it, you go and use the restroom, you come back, you're logged out. And then you got to do this all over again. It's incredibly frustrating. As a result of this, this is to the point where it's not usable for me. So once I log in, I'm probably just going to log in, and I'll sell the thing early, or I may just wait a couple years, or just wait until to sell it later on. And I'll never log in after that, because this thing is so clunky that it's just very frustrating for me. Okay, now I'm logged in after spending several minutes using the virtual keyboard to enter the password. So right now, I placed the order, but the order's not placed. This is unlike an ETF where you can buy it immediately. With this, you're sort of on a waiting list. So today's February 14th, and I believe this order is going to be placed. They call it an auction on the 22nd of February. So actually, we'll do a summary of my purchases here. This is a summary of my purchases. Purchase requested, and it says the date is going to be on the 24th. So I have a 1-year, 11-month floating rate note, and the investment is in increments of 100. So I have 2 of those, or $200. Okay, you have an inbox here. It says info on purchase. Thanks for investing through Treasury Direct. This is after you place the order, I think. Here's the different securities that you can buy. So I picked this one here. This stands for a floating rate note. Even though it says medium rate term, the rate adjusts every week, so you're really getting an ultra short-term loan. Now if we click here, you can actually see the calendar. Okay, so I believe it said the 20, you can see here in this bright green here, in the bright green, you can see all this stuff has already been done, the stuff ahead. And then you can see what's coming up ahead. So today's the 14th, so this Thursday, you're gonna have 13-week T-bills. Let's see. This is the one that I placed the order for, 2-year floating rate note. And there's a little R next to this. It says Thursday, February 16th. That's the next one. Oh, that's the announcement date. The actual date of the order will be on the 22nd, Wednesday. And then the settlement date will be 2 days after that, so the 24th. And let's go see what this little R means here. This little R here means, I guess we have to look below to see that. Reopening. R denotes reopening. So let's look at the next one. I think this is every, let's see, the next one is going to be 2-year. The next one is going to be March 23rd, it looks like. All the ones you see in green. So I picked the soonest one. So the 22nd is when mine's going to be placed. The next one after that will be on March 29th. And then April 26th. However, if you buy this ETF that holds 8 of these securities, I guess they have multiple months worth of purchases. If you buy TFLO, TFLO from iShares, you could buy into it right now. You don't have to wait, for the date, and then you can start earning the interest. They pay it monthly, not quarterly like this, directly from the government. So that's the benefit of that. And then you don't have to deal with this clunky interface. So to me, that's worth the 0.15% right there, because this is very awkward. Would I buy from Treasury Direct again? I don't think so. I mean, the amount of savings that you're going to get, the 0.15%, I don't know that it's worth it. Maybe if you've got more money, but it's just so clunky, the interface, that I don't think I would do it again. Well, it looks like I got logged out again. While showing you that auction calendar, you saw it didn't take very long. I got logged out again. So now I have to log in again using the stupid virtual keyboard. And you see just how frustrating this website is. So I would say, and I really don't know how secure this is either. I mean, it's so antiquated, everything, that the way it's set up. So I would say skip Treasury Direct. I would not use it again. I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to find another method. So I hope you liked this video. Like and subscribe, and have a good one. I want to show you some stuff here in Treasury Direct that's kind of amusing to me, and I think you'll also reach the conclusion of just how embarrassing this thing is, and you'll also reach the same conclusion that this is unusable. So I logged in here. There's a summary page. If you read this thing here where it says important message, please use the buttons and links we provided on each page. Using your browser to navigate, including the back, forward, and refresh buttons, will end your session. So you have to enter that you'll have to log in all over again if you use the browser's back, forward, or refresh. So in other words, if you use the browser like you would normally use for any other website, you're going to get logged out. For security reasons, we recommend you close your web browser when you're finished accessing your account. I just did it again. I just did it earlier. I had to log in again. I'm not going to show you too much of this because it's just really an embarrassment. I deleted the order that I placed for $200 for the floating rate note. I actually found a way to cancel it before it went through. And even that, I'm not sure if it's done. It says, you'll see here what I'm talking about. I think I canceled it, but you'll see it's actually worded differently. So if we go to history, and it's called, I believe this is called security history. AAA, I guess that's a confirmation thing. 1 year, 11 month floating rate note. This is today's date, the 16th. Purchase request deleted. That doesn't even make sense to me. So does that mean that purchase request deleted? So rather than use the word canceled, they just use the word purchase request deleted. So I'm confused about that they delete my cancellation request. Anyways, if you click submit on this, even that's weird. That just takes you to the details page. Purchase request deleted. And I just have to remember I can't click the back button or it's going to screw things up. Also, you can't sell. You can't sell on here. So if you want to sell a bond, you have to transfer it using this complicated, looks like an IRS form, to the broker, a brokerage like Fidelity or some other one. I tried finding a third-party market for these floating rate notes, and I couldn't find anything on Fidelity's website as far as being able to buy from somebody else. It actually, I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I contacted Fidelity, and they said today I would be able to place an order if I wanted to. But I logged in. I put in they have this thing called like the CUSID number for the security. I put it in. I was able to pull up the details for the bond, but there was like no activity. There's no bid or ask price. There's, basically it looks like if you've ever placed an order for stock options, it looks like a stock option that has no activity. There's like no, you don't see any bid, ask, price, nothing. I already went with the ETF because it's something I'm familiar with. I'll let the professionals deal with this. I don't want to have to deal with deadlines, like auction schedules, liquidity issues if you go to sell on a third-party market. I don't want to deal with that. And then with some bonds, I just looked on E-Trade. I looked at some corporate bonds. They charge like a $10 fee. So you're getting like 5% or something, which isn't that much. And then fees on top of that. Bonds have some of the highest fees compared to stocks. So it just seems bad at so many levels. You have higher taxes on the earnings than you do with stocks. You've got higher fees, higher commissions. So I just prefer to deal with the ETF. And even that, this is just going to be a limited time thing just for idle cash. If you wanted to buy direct, you can see here, this is the section you go to. You click this. These are the issue dates. Auction date, issue date. You put this in here, and then you put in the amount. It has to be in $100 increments. I was going to hit the back button, but I just remembered I can't do that. I think I can go to menu. Oh, it looks like I may be logged out. I didn't hit the back button. I'm really trying. What if I hit the home button? It looks like, okay, and there you have it. I'm logged out. I'm logged out again. Wow, there you have it. I didn't hit the back button. I didn't hit refresh. I just clicked the buttons that they had. In case you're wondering, this website was created by or owned by the U.S. Department of Treasury, Bureau of Fiscal Service. This is a government agency, Bureau of the Fiscal Service. So they're the wonderful owners of this website. That's the video. Feel free to like and subscribe.